The Pulse Network. It's social TV.
Well, what is going on today? It's a Thursday, August 4th. Let's see what everyone's raging about online with this morning's Morning Rage. What's going on with the continued unrest in the Mideast and North Africa? Now, one of the main headlines from this unrest is sort of the resolution of some of that unrest coming out of Egypt, particularly the fact that the trial for Hosni Mubarak has begun. Now, yesterday, after the trial had begun, it was reported that Mubarak pled not guilty to all charges against him. Now, he's been charged with a variety of crimes, including crimes against humanity. Not only ex-president Hosni Mubarak of Egypt is being tried. In addition to the 83-year-old, his sons are being tried as well, and all of them have denied charges against themselves. Now, they cite the fact that other army officials made the attempt to crack down on the people, and it was not their ruling to do so. We want to draw everyone's attention to another country in the Mideast that is continuing to escalate with violence. This is Syria. Now, Syria has been back in the headlines frequently the past few days, in particular for a bloody crackdown that's been going on really for the past few months, but it's heated up in the past few days. Now, as a reminder, it is Ramadan right now, and the fact that this is one of the Muslims' most holiest of holidays, and the fact that Syria is having this bloody crackdown during Ramadan is something that many people throughout the Muslim community, throughout the government of Syria, and internationally are really severely frowning upon this morning. Now, the UN has come out reporting that around 1,500 people have been killed. These are just rough reports, but at this moment they say that 1,500 people have been killed, and Syria is also into deep isolationism right now. Now, to put this sort of in perspective, this morning in Syria, there was a massive attack on Hama, one of the main cities in Syria that's been under siege for the past 3 days, and at least 45 civilians were killed in a tank assault by the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Gambling with the stars and A-Rod is reportedly included. Now, who was all in this massive gambling ring? Well, according to a baseball executive, MLB hasn't positively determined yet that A-Rod took part in the games, but the other people who have been taking part also reportedly, Tobey Maguire, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ben Affleck, and Matt Damon. Now, obviously the MLB is quite sensitive to gambling with a zero-tolerance policy. A-Rod has already had some warnings on the matter, and if he is found guilty of gambling with the stars, he could face severe suspension. And to quote this, MLB sources have said that the FBI is also investigating the high-stakes games in which A-Rod had allegedly played. The Fed's interest, however, likely stems from a pending lawsuit involving crooked hedge fund manager Brad Rutterman, who allegedly hosted the Beverly Hills Games, and A-Rod is not the target of the suit. So perhaps A-Rod is sort of an unfortunate byproduct that's sort of just being held out and capitalized on as this allegations continue. A big ol' happy birthday to the President of our United States, President Barack Obama. Not only is it his birthday, but it's the big 50, people. That's right, he's turning 50. 50 years for President Obama today. Now, the celebrations already began last night. Last night, President Obama kicked it off with a fundraiser, actually, raising money in honor of his birthday. Jennifer Hudson saying happy birthday. There were tons of well-known celebrities and politicians attending the event, all in an attempt to celebrate the big 50 for Obama and raise some money in the process. And as they point out, his approval rating right now is currently only at 43%. And as The Guardian says, he probably wishes that his approval rating was higher than his actual age. But this time, Merrill Hodge took to SportsCenter to voice some of his complaints. He pretty much called Tim Tebow terrible. He was watching tape, according to Merrill Hodge, of the Bronco offense from last year, and he says, or Tebow, it's embarrassing to think the Broncos could win with Tebow. You must possess a skill set to play. Tebow struggle with accuracy. Well, Tebow broke a 9-day-long hiatus from Twitter to respond, saying simply, "Hey Merrill, appreciate that."
The Pulse Network. It's social TV.